Yellow. Argo blue, lady. Attack, attack.
Double dog. That's the way.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
When you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He'll buy some time right. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dno Smith, his first carry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
65. Check.
Easy. 50, yellow.
Charlie.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Yellow.
Check 56.
Hey, 43.
Wow. Who? 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Yellow. Go on,
53. It's going to be a long day.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Fournette, 1st down, still going. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
Team showed up. Tight end right. Tight end right. Even. 4 down. Even.
Hard.
19.
5.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Topper. Blue draw Corkers.
Check 3.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 70.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Ready?
2nd and 3. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw. Herbert got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Tight end left. 4 down. Check number 6.
General West. Hey, Wahoo. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Looking to throw. Herbert into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Hey,
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Fournette, a first down carry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still team. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Scene 6. Spike 56.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. Smith has it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dno Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to the air on 2nd down. Herbert. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go.
90 is a mic. Here we go. Here we go.
Now.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready.
It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
6-6. Pull it high.
Kill.
Smith. X3. Let's go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Set. 60 outlaw.
I'm coming after you.
Go.
90 is a mic.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Shoot.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check it backer, check it backer.
Protein spill. Get.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a give, right side. Grant. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devin Singletary, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Jones has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yo, 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 yo.
Fournette. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Big series right now.
Mahomes now to throw. This complete to Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
41's the mic. Screen.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He completes it to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 27 yards there. A first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Yellow.
41. We've got to wedge that, huh?
Watch the screen.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa. Let's get it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
80 weapons. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
90 is the mic. Come on, the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals 44
Hey, echo.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. It's caught. Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm coming. Kill.
22 jet bomber. Buzz.
Man, that's trash.
Watch the edge.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Shit. Watch safety creep. Safety's creep.
Hey, Sam off.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
They go.
Tighten up.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Orbit.
You better be afraid of me. Mike 51.
Look at me. Go. 5.
From the gun, Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Now 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Bravo.
Alert. 3 down.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91.
I'm here all day. 91 is the Mike. I'm coming after you.
Check 91.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch that in. Watch that in.
Look, squeeze.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Yes.
Check it out, Reed.
Hit it.
This is Grant. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Watch out.
Alpha.
Tight end right.
Greystone travel.
Alert flare.
Snap.
On first down, Herbert. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Pilot, 64, Reed.
Check 31.
Let's go.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Watch out. Switch. Shit. Watch the
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check. Watch the safety creep.
So that'll back him up 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
He's tight right here. Tight on the right. 4 down.
Topper.
Back to throw. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Andrew Billings gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Check 13. Check 13.
Hard. Check hot route.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The defense may be content to give him 9 there as it brings up 4th and goal.
Yeah, baby.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
41's the mic. You get blocked.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
Mahomes going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a party now. It's a party.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Fight down these two. Fight down these two. That's a lie.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Hey, check.
A first down carry for Smith. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Yellow.
Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it.
On the run, it's Fournette. Gets past one man. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I think that's about as good a 3-yard run as you're going to see. And he actually did with a little bit of flair, didn't he?
Yellow.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
56. Mike's 56.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yellow.
Guys, pick it up. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Attack.
Here we go. 56 to Mike. 56 is...
Box try. We ain't giving up nothing today.
56.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow.
56.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Yellow.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Julio Jones. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Bengals 24, Broncos 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point...
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that. Super toe.
Team 6.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Switch. Check. Fresno.
Go.
Check 26. Jam.
Look at me. Zipper. Get it.
On 1st down, Grant. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Check. Crunch. Slam.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Hey, Haywood.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
91 is the mic. Mike 91. Watch the pass. 91 is the mic. Bandit.
Speed grip.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Go. Tight end right. Everyone's got 4 down.
General West. Snap.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Get that ball.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
4 down, check.
Check. Lucky.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Delta.
90 is a Mike. I got you, son.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Rush in.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
X3, 218, chop it. Hey.
That's me. 90 is a Mike.
You're not ready.
Protein spill.
And that'll set him back 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, box drop.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Ready?
You think you gonna get this?
Hey, watch Sam.
Check, go.
From the gun, Herbert.
I'm going back to you.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Ready,
One
set.
score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey. 4 down.
Hey, exit.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Matchbox right.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Hey, Charlie. Shoot.
On 4th down, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run with Fournette. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Cincinnati score. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Off play action. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Check 52.
Pilot, 64, weak. Smooth.
On 4th down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming.
This is Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Bengal first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Yellow, yellow. That's a line.
56. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Yellow. That's a line.
Hey, here I come.
15.
Here I come.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw it here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Can you stop? You see me out here.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works, and they get the 2 instead of 1. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for Cincinnati, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.